Hey everybody, I hope you're having a good 1st of November. It's almost Thanksgiving and Christmas time. We just had Halloween and I hope everybody had a lot of candy and fun on Halloween. I know little Kay did because he was all excited. He's a little ghost this year. I'll post pictures everywhere, but I've just been going crazy. Everything's just been going crazy, and I just want to let everybody know, anybody that's feeling like they're down, angry, sad, really emotional, and don't know where to go, what to do next, and having a hard time lately, just know that, you have people everywhere you go, people all around you that want to help you. And, you might be feeling a certain way. Some days more than others, and other days are harder than others. But it'll always get better. You're not stuck. You're not stuck anywhere. It's up to you to try your hardest to change your mindset. And I think that's what we all have a hard time with doing is, we have these issues and we're like, oh, it's the end of the world. Nothing's ever going to change. It's not going to get better. I'm so stressed. I'm so emotional and so sad. I just want to be left alone. I don't know what to do. I've been there so many times. It's not even funny. And I still go through that so many times. And I have to keep on reminding myself, just like we all have to keep on reminding ourselves, that it could always be worse. And lately, so I have just a lot of anxiety, and my depression is going back and forth, and that makes me not want to eat or sleep or really do anything, get out of the house or anything. Like, I am a very active person. I always want to do stuff. I always want to go out. I always am running around going crazy and doing this and 10 million other things. But when I feel like I'm really down, nothing sounds good. I don't want to eat. And that's not good because, I can't afford to lose any weight. I don't want to do a lot of stuff, go outside. I don't even, it's hard for me to even, interact with my kids sometimes, and it makes me feel like I'm a bad mom because I see other people like, oh, well, your kid comes first and all this stuff, and it's hard to act like act on a certain way when you are already stressed as it is. And then my kid is very, very crazy, very, very active, and so he will terrorize the whole house. I'll clean it up and it'll just be like a tornado just hit 2 seconds later. I'm like, oh my god, it's so stressful. So I'm trying to have quiet time where we both have our quiet time together, but it's not like we're getting frustrated at each other, and we kind of have our own little things together, and I just want to inspire other people who, especially if you have kids and you're a single mom like me. And I've been, I work many jobs and trying to start my own business and do this and that. And I never thought I was going to be like this. So it makes me really question a lot of my decisions in my life, and how am I going to get to the next point? How am I going to raise my kid the right way that I want him to be raised? And, and everyone tries to tell everyone, what to do. Like, oh, well, you should do this and you should do that and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's not going to help because we're all different. We all do different things, have our own things that we do. So nobody is going to be like, a therapist is not going to be able to fix all your problems and be like, well, just take this medication, and everything will work. Because I've already done that so many times. I went to go see therapists. I've been on medication, all of this stuff. And yet I'm still here. I'm still feeling the way that I did years ago when I thought it was going to be fixed. So what I've realized is that you cannot fix things, okay? Especially certain things. Some things you can, but it's not a quick fix, okay? So it's a very gradual, long fix, and that is your own road to help you with the situation at hand. So, what might be easier for one person is going to be completely different for you. So don't compare yourself. And that is one thing that I've been trying to do, is not compare my life and my parenting skills and, me and how I'm doing stuff to other people, because you are not them and they are not you. We are doing the best that we can every day, the way that we know how. And so there is no right or wrong necessarily, So I just want to, put positive words out there, because can be a very negative environment lately. And we needed more encouraging words, especially when we want to rip our hair out. My hair is very, very thin, so if I rip any more hair out, I'm probably going to be bald. Not good. But, just do the best you can and try to keep a positive mindset no matter what. I know it's very, very hard. Very hard. Especially when you're used to a certain lifestyle, it can be hard to change that. But taking it one day at a time, even 1 hour at a time, however long you need, go at your own pace and, figure out what is the most important thing that you need to focus on right now. Because a lot of us do everything all at once, and then we like, why isn't everything working all at once? Trust me, I've done that so many times. And I get really frustrated. I'm like, this all should be working. Everything should be fine, even though it's not. And it makes me, feel really down, like I failed what I wanted to do and what I thought I needed to do, but then it really paints a bigger picture of what is more important in my life than what I think is more important in my life. And I think that that's what a lot of us single parents need help with, is, we want to raise our kids the best that we can and, be a role model to them, and not, be angry and frustrated with them. And, because then it's gonna, how we act, our kids see that. Our kids mock what we do. And until I became a parent, I, had certain things. I was like, oh, it's gonna be this way, I got this. And my family would be like, yeah, that is totally you. And then you learn the hard way. But I really am learning a lot in different ways. A lot of it is harder than I thought it was going to be, because, nobody wants to be put in a situation where you are doing everything yourself. And even though you feel like you have support and family and friends, you still feel alone. Because I feel like that all the time lately. And I have family and friends and a lot of people who support me. And I love them for that. But I go through a different grieving process than, my next door neighbor or something, or my friend down the street, or, a sibling, or, we all go through our own processes. And I think that when you know, when we really need help and we know that nothing else is working and we are just ready to like bang our head against the door and just give up, that is when we need guidance and help the most, because we have run ourselves dry and we have nothing else to give. And it's just really hard feeling like you have to do everything yourself because you want to be stronger and have everybody think that you are, you know, stronger than you really feel like you can be at that point. So I've been watching a lot of Joyce Myers, and growing up, I was not really a religious person. I believe that, you know, there's a higher power, but I never got into church. I never like really did the whole, you know, praying and all that stuff. But as the years have gone by, I pick up things here and there that I like from other people. You know, I'm like, okay, so I'll watch this video. They have a really positive message. And a lot of it, most of it is, you know, spiritual work that people are like, I am going through this hard time. This is what got me through it. And hold on, babies. And so watching other people's videos that are in a, you know, similar situation or going through some hard times helps me personally sometimes, because it makes me realize, okay, well, you know, do I really need to be upset about this? Do I really need to focus on this? You know, are there other things that are more important? Could I like get through this some other way? You know, how did this person do this when I'm trying to do the same thing? And so she has, you know, helped me through some things and made me think about things differently. And so, you know, you don't have to be a religious person. You don't have to, you know, be in a church and have, you know, one God, or, you know, you can do your own thing, because we can't all be the same. But anyways, my baby's calling me and it's almost his bedtime. I just want to give you guys a shout out and make sure everybody's okay. And, you know, watch some videos, do some research, see what's out there, because it could really, really help. So that is my advice for anybody who is in a bad situation. Definitely watch some Joyce Myers, and I'm pretty sure that there's a couple of other things out there, but see what works, and you are not alone. Just reach out when you feel like you need to, and just try to do what, you know, you think is best, because nobody can tell you what is best for you. So I love you guys. Bye. I'll see you later.